first Patriot here on May 26th, 2016, and I'm at the Plan Bay area MTC public hearing, and I think I'm like the only member of the public here. Everyone else is stakeholders, so I'm just walking around. See what's going on. Oh, I know who that is. It's Janice, isn't it? Or what do you call her?
Warn me what my question is so I can halfway think.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Julie Pierce.
Julie,
Yes.
you're on Abag.
I'm the president of Abag.
Oh, you're sorry, the president.
That's okay.
All right, so we got Julie here.
I'm sort of the target.
I'm starstruck a little bit here.
I'm the one that everybody has on their dartboard.
Why is that? Why? Do you mind if I record this here? Do you just have a little conversation?
No, it's all right.
So what's going on here? I know this is kind of. I've never been to one of these.
We're having an open house to talk about the different kinds of scenarios that we might employ as we plan for 2040 for all the growth. And most of the growth is around kids and grandkids, so we're trying to figure out, is it better to grow as we sort of always have, with a little bit of growth everywhere?
What does growth mean? When you say growth, like...
It's our kids and grandkids and their children, and if they would like to stay in the Bay Area, where are they going to live?
Okay.
And where are they going to work?
Now,
and how are they going to get to and from work?
I'm asking everyone a question here, and I don't know if you remember me talking about it.
You
do? You probably having nightmares about it, are you?
No.
She's a tough lady.
You're tough, I'm sure she is, but I'm seeing sustainability and like sustainable development everywhere.
I understand, and I understand you've read Agenda 21,
Yeah.
and you're not a big fan. See, I listen.
So at least you listen to me, no?
But unfortunately, this is not Agenda 21
It's
at
not?
all.
Okay,
No, it's
so
not.
So how can you explain to me that this isn't Agenda 21? Because I think because all the language is Agenda 21, high-rise buildings, high-density buildings, getting people off cars and onto public transportation.
Well,
because if you read I've just read the United Nations document for Ireland, sustainability for Ireland, and if you read the first page, it just talks about getting people off cars and putting them onto public transport, and like.
Let me give you a scenario. Would you rather have us put the housing closer together and have a little more density around transit so that transit actually is functioning, or would you go in all the green open space to get all the houses in to take care of all the people? What would you like?
What would I put that again? Say that to me again then.
Well, we have a choice here in the Bay Area.
Right.
And over time, we have decided that we want to keep most of the growth within what we call urban growth boundaries and preserve our wonderful natural habitat and our recreational opportunities. Now, we have a big battle going on here in COSTA right now.
But what?
Where some people would like to bust through what we call our urban growth boundary and pave over farmland with houses. Is that better?
Be high density buildings or just normal
Normal single family houses as far as the eye can
Hold on.
see.
Okay, so I'm a millennial, right? That just talk about, right? I'd rather live in a single family house with my wife and children.
That's wonderful.
I
want you to have that. And I want you to have that.
Right.
But you know what? The kids first out of college that aren't having kids yet, they're getting their careers
Yeah.
established. Elderly who are stuck in a humongous house that they can't take care of anymore, there's no housing for them. They would just as soon have a condo. They can have all the amenities in a nice complex, and they can lock the door and go travel whenever they want. But now they have to worry about a big old house.
So
I want those big old houses to go to you guys who have your young families so they can run around and play in the yard.
Okay, you just mentioned like elderly people, right?
Like me.
You're not old.
I am a senior.
You're only as old as you feel you are.
I know.
Right? So
today.
So you're trying to tell me that the elderly folk were going to want to live in these high density rise buildings?
Not all of them, but some of them do. Some of them can't take care of the big house and the yard anymore, or they don't want to do that.
But how are they going to get around?
That's it, isn't it?
Did you cycle here today? Did you?
No, I did not.
Did you drive your car?
I did drive my car, but you know what? If there were public transit that I could have used instead, I know I am exhausted right now. When I go home, I've got to drive 30 miles across this county to go home, and I would rather have somebody drive me or have public transit.
Would you not think? Would you not think it's safer to drive in your car than if you're at the hands to all the lunatics of the day on the public transport, on bus and BART? But you
Public transit is generally really safe.
have you went on the BART?
I have.
I'm scared to death to go on there because there's all sorts of lunatics and crazy people on there.
Well, you're on the wrong car then. I have never encountered that.
So
I have never had a single problem. I get on BART and somebody says, "Ma'am, would you like my seat?" Which makes me feel like I'm 80, but that's okay. I take it anyway.
No, I don't see it. I've been on BART a couple of times, and any elderly people that get on the train,
Yeah.
no youngsters get up and give the elderly.
I have it happen all the time, especially during commute hours.
Oh, you get.
All the
Well,
time.
that's nice. That's good that people have manners in this day and age. It's important to have your manners. My mum says manners goes a long way.
It does. It does.
Right.
You're doing a good job. I'm expected over
All
here.
right, nice,
She's waiting to show
nice,
me.
nice talking to you.
Nice
Anyway.
to talk to you. Thank you.
See you later. See you later. He's the president of Abag. Look at all these cookies.